Hey guys, how you doing? Coming to you March 3rd, 3:10 p.m. in Slagnäs, Sweden. Obviously, I'm not Swedish, I'm from California. But yeah, just wanted to show off the new MSI Afterburner, I think it's called. That's how they branded it. No, it's not the After, it's the AMD Radeon RX 6600 Mech 2X, apparently 8 gigabyte PCIe 4.0. So I've got a rig already going with a different XFX RX 6600, and but then we ordered this one, and then they sent it to the wrong city, so we had to drive 3.5 hours to pick it up. So not fun, but thankfully my wife and I are up for adventure, and we needed to go that direction anyways to do some immigration stuff for Sweden so I could stay in the country longer, and Lord willing. So, but anyways, yeah, so this came in. So this is the MSI version rather than the other version I have, the XFX. It's the Swift 210. So I'm not sure if there's a material difference between the two. I guess we'll find out. They're both RX 6600s. These are not the XT version. And the reason I'm getting these is because they are very energy efficient. So the hash per watt rate is really high. I think if you divide the hash rate by the wattage, then you get the efficiency. And the efficiency on the RX 6600, on the one I've been running, is about 0.45, which beats out the 3090 NVIDIA, almost double the efficiency. So it is more real estate, but it is more efficient. And so my wife and I are starting this business small as far as crypto mining. So this will be our second card, and then our third card is coming in tomorrow. Another slightly different version of the RX 6600. And so, yeah, but that'll be coming in tomorrow. So we'll be running 3 cards. So that'll be right now, March 3rd, maybe $3-ish a day. Which for some people doesn't sound like much, but that's about $80-90 a month in passive income, and that's what we're shooting for. So I just finished, I've been mining on my gaming laptop here, and I picked up a 128 gigabyte Samsung thumb drive, and so I'm running this rig. I got 2 S37 riserless motherboards that we picked up outside of Luleå, Sweden. So we picked these up, and so we're just aiming to fill the first board, and then when we get that filled and just figure out all the little things that are necessary, got a little cool light effect going on. All the little things that are necessary to run mining rigs, then we'll start filling the second one. But we want to get up to that, and that'll get us up to about $8 a day. And so, so we're probably going to make that purchase of the last 5 cards we need. Might buy them off Amazon, might buy them off of another website called Web Holland. So Web Holland, at least if you're in Europe, because we're in Europe right now, probably the best prices I've seen for this card. They're quite a bit more expensive on Amazon. But like if we were in the United States right now, I mean, I could get these for like $100 less than what we pay here. But the return on investment in terms of comparing, like if we invested $500, or right now we'll probably have about $2,000 into this rig, something along those lines. But if we invested $2,000 into an index fund, even paying like a high dividend index fund, that's still only going to pay, that's going to pay a fraction of what we can make per month in crypto mining. So, I mean, right now I've got about 6,000 invested. I'm making maybe 50, $60 every 3 months. And with this, we could make, with 3 cards, we could make about $90 a month. I mean, that's gross revenue, and then minus electricity. But right now, we're not paying for electricity, at least not directly. And so, and then like when we get back to the United States, building out a solar farm, and so there'll be upfront costs for that, but the lifetime cost will be low, and that's what we're aiming for. So uh, I used Haslow Win to USB to install Windows on Haslow Win to USB. You can barely see it there, but I used that to install an in version of Windows on this 128 gigabyte Samsung drive, and then I copied over a bunch of a bunch of programs that I need to run. Copied over NiceHash just in case I want to run that. Copied over Cryptex, which is where we've been mining for over a month now, probably, or about a month. Putting in maybe a remote. Actually, that remote desktop probably won't work. Yep, continue. Gonna do like a share mouse, so that I can control the rig, and I can control the rig from my laptop, like trackpad and keyboard, so I don't have to go between different keyboards all the time. But I mean, once I get this thing up and go, like I've had this thing up and going now for like a week or two, and it's pretty low maintenance, set it and forget it pretty much, which is nice. Had some issues with the Wi-Fi, so I wanted to run Hive OS, but it doesn't have, but only certain Wi-Fi dongles support Linux, which you probably know Hive OS is built on. And so, but the Wi-Fi dongle that we had bought in anticipation of needing to use Wi-Fi only supports Windows. So I was like, shoot. And there are certain things that, like, so far, I mean, like, later when we get some more equipment or we just run Ethernet directly, Hive OS will be probably our go-to, like, especially when we start to get into, like, multiple rigs. But right now, I'm literally just about to plug in today our second card, and hopefully tomorrow a third card. And then hopefully in the next week or two, 5 more cards. But we'll be running full RX 6600 rig. And part of the reason we're doing that is because when we move back to America, my wife and I are planning to continue to do van life, and so we want to continue to run our rigs while we're doing van life. And so probably what we'll do to be able to power this, to power our rigs, is to buy a trailer, a travel trailer, the biggest one that my van will pull without being cumbersome, and build out a solar system on it. And I'd like to build out as many watts as I can possibly fit in solar panels on our travel trailer and our van, as many as possible. I'm planning to completely fill the top of a travel trailer with solar panels, and then I'm probably, if it ends up if I can do it, I think I probably can, with God's help, but build basically awnings that you can lift up with, and build 2 awnings on either side of the travel trailer, because I want to have and then be able to lift, like if the travel trailer is straight up and down, then they'll be able to lift up those solar panels and have them generating as much electricity as possible to run rigs. And because my wife and I, we don't know where we want to settle yet, and so we want to be able to just travel anywhere but still be able to generate income. And so far, generating income passively or mostly passively is it's working out. And so and the return on investment is pretty good. And when we get back to the United States, we'll be able to get video cards even cheaper than here in Europe. They charge like a 12.5% sales tax, basically. And then I'm sure I'd be surprised if there weren't like import fees. I don't know how that works exactly, but anyways, like we're getting them at an okay price here. We're probably overpaying a bit, but we'll definitely be able to get prices for video cards closer to MSRP in America, or maybe even cheaper if we're shrewd about it. But anyways, so I just wanted to give you a little update, and then once I get this thing up and going, then maybe I'll make another video showing the hash rate. I've been able to get this RX 6600 to about a consistent 28 megahash. Haven't been able to crack 29, so I don't know. I mean, I've been running MSI Afterburner. That's where I got the Afterburner earlier. When I mentioned an Afterburner card, but I've been running MSI Afterburner to overclock, and so, but actually, I mean, I've been mining with a 1650 NVIDIA here on my gaming laptop, and I'm getting consistently 19, usually about 19, give or take, megahash with about a 0.50 efficiency, 39 hash, or 39 watts at 38 watts at 19 megahash, which is maybe 47 cents a day. And so, we're starting small, but, these two motherboards, if we filled both of those, that's $16 a day. That's about $480 a month. And so, if we get 300 of these cards going, that's about $300 a day. And so what we need is the space and the electricity. So, but our plan is to, like I said, build out a solar travel trailer and fill the top of our van with solar panels as much as possible. And then when we have enough money saved, buy some property and build a solar farm and monetize electricity from the sun as much as possible. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and have a great day.